When you think of Limpopo, images of dry, open spaces come to mind. Not many people know that this province is actually home to a subtropical paradise and the second largest forest in the country. Located about 4 hours from Johannesburg, Tzaneen is the second largest town in Limpopo after Polokwane. Many amazing places can be found around the town of Tzaneen, like the Agatha and Woodbush forests, Mojaji's Kloof and the town of Heinertsburg. One of the main attractions in the area is along the Latitude River, where you'll find the Tzaneen Dam, which is the lifeblood of the subtropical area. It's a beautiful fishing dam stocked with Florida strain largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, and various other indigenous fish. Travelling away from the Tzaneen Dam towards Mojaji's Kloof, you will come across the world's oldest baobab tree. Completely hollow inside, it's been converted into a local watering hole by Doug and Heather van Heerden. The couple came across the tree in the late 80s when they purchased Sunland Farm.
Baobabs are naturally hollow when they're over 1,000 years old. So it was this big hollow cave, and my husband had a big bar. So he decided to put it inside the tree.
The giant baobab attracts a great deal of people to the area, boasting around 12,000 visitors a year. Also, they can claim to have had a drink inside a tree.
This baobab is really unique and fantastic. It is the biggest angiosperm on Earth. So not only baobabs, but all flowering trees.
The tree is 48.8 centimeters in circumference and carbon dates to about 6,000 years ago, but it's a contested age.
The jury's still out on the age of the tree, but the oldest wood they found at the Holtz Institute with radiocarbon dating is 1,700 years old.
The giant baobab is important historically and ecologically, being home to many birds and animals. It's definitely a must-see attraction in Tzaneen. For the eco-tourist, Tzaneen is a dream destination. Local forests are home to some unique bird life and fauna and flora. In the Mojaji's Kloof area, which is a short drive from the town of Tzaneen, is the Woodbush Forest.
Woodbush Forest is the second biggest forest in South Africa. It's the beginning of it, there used to be a lot of harvesting of wood from the Woodbush Forest. And a man in the name of Helene O'Connor is the one who came and planted some eucalyptus trees, which are on the entrance into the Woodbush Forest, where he was encouraging people to do plantations and not to take the native trees out. And that did work. And the forest, Woodbush Forest, is the second biggest forest in South Africa. Woodbush Forest is a combination of different forests, which is the Mojaji Forest, Woodbush as itself, Grootbos, Potata Bos, and towards Mojaji's Kloof.
The forest houses some of the most unique species of bird life, attracting birders from around the globe.
Yes, there's a couple of birds which are not unique, but there is a unique species of birds like the yellow-streaked greenbills, which are found on the Afro-montane forest and coastal forest. And we've got the black-fronted bushrike, which is found from where we are and going further north. You can't get it further south in South Africa. So that's why it's very special to come to this forest. We've got birds, terrestrial birds like the buff-spotted flufftail, which we see over summer and spring when it's raining and misty. And we've got nice naturaco, Barrett's warbler, orange ground thrush, and blue-mantled crested flycatchers are some of the species you're likely to see along the forest drive.
For birders wanting to holiday in the forest, there are some great accommodation options.
We've got the 2 forest lodges in the forest, which each can sleep, one can sleep 3 and another one can sleep 4, but just to be a family, which is tucked into the forest, where you're likely to see forest species flying over your roof while you're having a cup of tea on the veranda. We've got the farmhouse, which is also got nice gardens and it's got a nice sundowner and it's got big rooms and it's ideal for big groups which are doing bedding. And we do cater for dinner, lunches at the lodge. And we do have forest walks into the forest, whereby you're likely to see some of the species which you get in woodbush forest.
Forest walks and hikes are a popular pastime here, especially to see the bird life. But if you're not a birding enthusiast, there's the tranquil forest and the Debengeni waterfall, which has a charming picnic area.
Yes, very much so. Lots of people do visit the waterfall, especially on weekends. It gets packed. I've never counted the seat, but there's about 20 picnic benches which could get packed over the weekend, and there will be people swimming and bump sliding on the waterfall. And the waterfall is well known in the area. It's one of the tourism interest to the area because they like driving down the Mahuasduf Drive and seeing the forest and visiting the waterfall, even though the waterfall is dangerous and has claimed several lives before.
In the second oldest forest in the country, you will come across arguably the biggest tree in South Africa. Known as the cabbage tree, it has no real connection to the leafy vegetable other than its appearance.
This is the forest of Kurisamoya. This is one of the main attractions into our forest, which is the cabbage tree, a kipasol, which is estimated to be about 1,500 to 1,500 years old. And in its species is one of the biggest trees in its species, because most of them are just thin, tall trees with the leaves which are shaped into a shape of a cabbage tree.
The natural beauty of Tzaneen is evident. A little explored corner of South Africa, it had a great deal more to offer as we continued on our journey.
Staying in Limpopo, the team traveled to the colonially designed coach house and marveled at the views.
A favorite holiday destination in Tzaneen is the mountainous Agatha Forest. Often described as a jungle, this dense forest has some great places to stay, like the coach house. This heritage hotel stands close to the original staging post for the Zeedeburg Coach Company, built in 1892. That's how the establishment got its name. Recently purchased by the international Orion Group of hotels, the coach house is being restored to its old world luxury.
We are 17 minutes away from Tzaneen, which is the town nearest, and we do have 39 rooms and suites. We are currently doing some renovations in some of the rooms, and some of the rooms we are done. And we are working on a package which is all-inclusive, since we are far away from town, and we would want all our guests to enjoy, and when they're here, to feel at home.
A walk through the hotel reveals a treasure trove of rare antiquities, amazing discoveries, and reminders of the bygone era of colonial Africa. A sort of out-of-Africa feel permeates the atmosphere here. At the Zeedeburg restaurant, the ambiance is much the same as the rest of the tranquil house. One can enjoy some fine dining as well, prepared with excellent locally sourced produce. The restaurant is a perfect setting for a romantic candlelit dinner. The Agatha Spa, located within Coach House, offers all the usual spa facilities, with the added benefit of the crisp, fresh mountain air.
Okay, here at the spa we've got a heated pool, we've got a sauna, a steam room and a gym. So if you come for a treatment, you're welcome to use the sauna, steam room, pool and a gym for free. And we do treatments as well. We do the body treatments, which include a body scrub and a body wrap. And we do massages as well. We do the hot stone massages, we do the Swedish massages, and we do the manicures and the pedicures. We do the facial, and our facials we use natural products.
Surrounded by the lush Agatha forest with rolling green hills and superb views from the veranda, finding peace, calm and relaxation here is easy.
The view is magnificent for those that would like to come and enjoy, and it will be best for the home away from home.